Imagine a world of dazzling white where silence reigns supreme. This is the Arctic and Antarctic, our planet's majestic polar regions. Vast frozen deserts stretch as far as the eye can see. Towering icebergs gleam like giant diamonds under the polar sun. The aurora borealis dances across the night sky. These regions are a testament to the raw beauty and power of nature. The polar regions are much more than just frozen wastelands. They play a crucial role in regulating the Earth's climate, acting as a giant mirror reflecting sunlight back into space. This reflectivity, known as albedo, helps to keep our planet cool and habitable. The ice also influences ocean currents, driving the global circulation of warm and cold water. These currents distribute heat around the planet, influencing weather patterns and marine ecosystems. The polar regions are vital to the delicate balance of our planet's interconnected systems. But the ice is more than just a climate regulator. It's a time capsule. Trapped within its frozen layers are ancient air bubbles, holding secrets of Earth's past climates. By studying these bubbles, scientists can track the history of our planet's atmosphere and understand how it has changed over millennia. The polar regions, with their vast reserves of fresh water locked away in ice, hold the key to understanding our planet's past, present and future. They are a reminder that we are inextricably linked to the fate of these icy realms. The Earth's climate system is a complex and interconnected web, and the polar regions play a crucial role in maintaining its delicate balance. They act as our planet's thermostat, regulating global temperatures and influencing weather patterns worldwide. The vast white expanse of ice and snow reflects sunlight back into space, helping to keep the Earth cool. As the polar regions warm due to climate change, the ice melts, exposing darker ocean and land surfaces. These darker surfaces absorb more heat, further accelerating the warming process. This phenomenon, known as the albedo effect, is a critical feedback loop in the climate system. The melting of polar ice not only contributes to rising sea levels, but also amplifies the effects of climate change, leading to more extreme weather events and disrupting ecosystems worldwide. The polar regions are sending us a clear message. What happens at the poles doesn't stay at the poles. It affects us all. Life on thin ice. The Arctic and Antarctic are home to remarkable life, uniquely adapted to extreme environments. Climate change is transforming these habitats, pushing many species to the brink. Polar bears rely on sea ice for hunting seals, their primary food source. As ice melts earlier and forms later, polar bears spend more time on land. Their populations are declining. In the Antarctic, penguin colonies face similar challenges. Rising temperatures disrupt their breeding grounds and food sources. Emperor penguins are particularly vulnerable. These creatures are just the tip of the iceberg. Countless species, from algae to whales, are affected by rapid changes. The fate of these species reminds us of the interconnectedness of life on Earth. Section 5. A grim reality. The poles under pressure. The evidence is undeniable. Our planet's polar regions are in peril. The Arctic is warming at twice the rate of the rest of the globe, and the Antarctic ice sheet is losing billions of tons of ice each year. These changes have profound implications for the entire planet. Rising sea levels threaten coastal communities around the world, displacing millions of people and causing billions of dollars in damage. The melting of permafrost, a permanently frozen layer of soil, releases massive amounts of methane, a potent greenhouse gas, further accelerating climate change. The consequences of inaction are dire. We're on a trajectory towards a future where the polar regions, once pristine and teeming with life, become unrecognizable. The time to act is now, before these vital ecosystems are irrevocably damaged. We must heed the warnings from these melting giants and take responsibility for our role in this global crisis. The future of our planet and the generations to come depends on it. Section 6. Our call to action, protecting our frozen planet. The challenges facing our polar regions may seem overwhelming, but we must not despair. We have the power to make a difference. By acting now, we can still protect these vital ecosystems and mitigate the worst effects of climate change. We must transition away from fossil fuels and invest in renewable energy sources, reduce our carbon footprint, and support policies that promote sustainability. We must also support scientific research and conservation efforts to protect vulnerable species and ecosystems. But our actions must go beyond individual choices. We must demand action from our leaders, urging them to prioritize climate action and implement policies that protect our planet for future generations. We must hold them accountable for their promises and ensure that they take meaningful steps to address this global crisis. The fate of our polar regions, and indeed the future of our planet, hangs in the balance. Let us rise to the challenge and become stewards of our planet, protecting its beauty and ensuring its health for generations to come. The time for action is now.